Yeah. Let's get it, man. It's Cowboys Raw Uncut, man. It's Crew Dre, 1/5 of the crew, man. Yes, I got me tonight. Fellas is busy doing their thing. And, you know how we do. We're going to pop in. We're going to pop in from time to time. But right now, you got Crew Dre. One of the crew, any of the crew members, shout out, man. Steve, Terry, OG, and Slick. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, man. I missed the Micah and Trevon, and I know everybody's talking about it, so I'm gonna go on and look at it and react to it and see what they're talking about. It's my first time seeing it, and and then we can go into some of the other interviews too that came out just today in training camp day 2. A lot of energy out there in Oxford that I'm hearing and seeing. But still a wait and see, so we'll see. Yeah, it's the Cowboys Raw Uncut podcast. I'm your host, Crew Dre. I'm just Dre, man, but I'm a part of the crew 1/5. Like I said, shout out to the other crew members, Rick, Steve, OG, and Terry. But we gotta get some reaction out here to this. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, just getting right into it. So for any of y'all that's not aware, I guess opening day, not day 1, but was it day 1? Yeah, I think it was day 1. Well, before they opened up practice, Jerry was, all in the press conference just saying how Micah, he wants to see he's under contract already, and he wants to see what type of leadership he provides, and just throwing little subliminals out there, and he also threw some shots at Trevon as well, because they fined him $500,000, I believe, for not showing up. For not showing up to the first day of practice. So I guess after that, after practice yesterday, not today, they had this interview with Micah and Trevon, and I'm just gonna check it out because it was making news, and I kind of try to avoid every time someone was talking about it, so that I can just, see it for myself and form my own opinion. So we're going to go get into it. Okay, let's see.
At the end of the day, like, I'm here for my teammates. I'm not here to please another grown man. I'm here for them. I want to be here with Trey, watch him rehab, watch him get on the field, watch his growth. I want to be here battling with Terrence Steele. Like, I'm here for these guys. I'm not here for him, So I think, at the end of the day, he's on the field with us. We're on the field playing the games and things like that.
So they done caught Micah with the watermelon, man. He got the watermelon all at his heads, man. They ain't allow him to get his watermelon off. But before they start asking him questions or whatever. So let's continue.
So I'm gonna just control my teammates, keep boosting it, and we're just gonna keep playing together.
Last question for you guys. Energy is a word we're using a lot out here. Do you guys?
Love the atmosphere.
everyone's competing, everyone's happy, everyone's in a good mood, everyone's smiling, and we're ready to get this show on the road.
And you want to be here.
Of course I do.
Yeah, I need my 7 here, man. I need him. I'm whatever he on.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Mike, where you guys are with the contract situation?
I mean, there's not really much movement,
Hey,
man.
Trevon act like he ain't really want to, I don't know, man. I can't. Yeah, he was, I mean, it sounded good or whatever, but the body language, it just, I don't know. He looked like he wasn't really trying to really be there.
I want to be here. I've always stated I want to be here, but at the end of the day, they sign the checks like always, and let's see if they want me to be here at the end of the day.
This helps you being out here, being here for your teammates, just help get the contract done.
Nah, I think they got their own timeline of when they want to get things done. At any given time, they could get things done, so I don't think that helps. I just think I'm doing this for myself and my teammates. Like I said, this isn't for Jerry. This isn't for Steven. This is for guys like Trey. This is to help guys like Donovan, Sam, guys who I know I can get better just by being here and being there for them.
Like, are you getting frustrated?
No, I'm not. I've been pretty successful over my course of these last couple of years. So I'm gonna just let God do His work.
When do you anticipate doing more than what you've done today? When do you anticipate doing more than you've done today?
Whenever my body feels at its best.
So you're not technically
Oh.
you're going to do some participate fully in camp at some point?
Yeah, whenever my body's fully operating the way that we need it to, and things like that.
We gotta hit the tubs.
Not worry about getting your risk contract-wise if you go out here and do something without having
I mean, if that's the case, I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I mean? I care, like I said, I care about my teammates. They need to see me out here putting in the work. Not at home. I did that for the last 4 or 5 months. So they need to see me out here with H, Britt, whatever I need to do to make sure I'm at 100%. So that way, week 1, I can play.
Quan, was it the top? Why is your body not at your best right
Just the injury that I just feel like is bothering me. Something that I feel like is going to hold me back. So I just need to rehab.
now? I think you had your back tightened up.
Oh, I don't know, Michael, man.
Yeah, back tightness.
Just do a
Yeah,
squat.
man.
And heavy squat.
Yeah, you gotta.
Any other players in the league that you reached out to, that's a similar situation?
So, like, he looked like he's giving himself an out right there. He's giving himself an out. And can blame it on injury or whatever. Trying to see where I'm fading in and out. But yeah, he threw the injury out there like, man, come on, Michael, man. Like, are you gonna hold out? Are you gonna hold in? What's it gonna be? But hey, get your money, man.
Advice throughout all this?
No, everyone, like I said, everyone got a different story. There's some teams where guys like Max Reed's like, man, they knew I was coming up and they just want to take care of him. And I just say, must be nice. You know what I mean?
Is it hard to be patient to try to get a deal?
Oh, no, patience is a virtue. I think it's key to patience. I think life is all about patience, knowing when it's your turn, when it's your opportunity, and you maximize it.
You always helped him when he was doing the rehab. Are you helping him with the contract because you got yours?
Yeah, of course. Tell him stay patient. It's coming. He's the best player in the NFL. Like, why wouldn't you pay him?
Knowing that.
For me, I think this was the first step. Just showing people I want to be here, body language, being engaged with the guys, making sure everyone's feeling all right. And then obviously the next step will be on the field, showing them how it looks like when it's done, showing what it's like to play at a really high level. And we're going to get there. We're going to keep taking advantage. Like, I really meant it. This offseason is my turn. This is my turn to lead this defense, and I plan on taking full advantage of that.
Is that part of you that knows that whenever you get it done, you will be the highest paid non-quarterback?
Yeah, I feel like, I'm the best at what I do. You know what I mean? You can argue whoever, but stats, numbers don't lie. The consistency's there, and the availability's there.
You reached out to Jerry in March. And you guys had a meeting. Why not reach out to him again and say, hey, let's go and do this?
Because, like I said, my agent's been reaching out. At one point, another grown man has to be willing to reach out as himself. You know what I mean? Like, communication works both ways. They reached out, so that needs to happen too. They got to want to do it on their part.
David reached out to the Joneses?
Yeah, for sure. David, not the Joneses, but Adam, whoever the little in-betweener is, you know how they do it. Honestly, for me, it really don't matter. Like I said, I've been pretty consistent. if they don't want me here, they don't want me here. I'll go about my business. I understand the nature of the business. Um, like I said, as long as I'm here and under contract, I'm gonna do what I have to do to perform at the highest level.
Nah, they want you here. They want you here, man. It's just Jerry's playing games like he always does. So, I mean, get this man signed, man. Pay Micah.
But if this is the end, this is the end. There's the same way that Jerry Jones, and Stephen Jones, and the other Jerry Jones take care of their family. It's the same way I need to take care of my family. You know what I mean? I got my own 3 kids of my own, so we all need to take care of our own family at the end of the day.
It means a lot. It shows leadership. It shows he wants to be here. He clearly wants to be here. I've been with him ever since he came in. He's worked hard. He's earned everything. He's earned every dollar. He's performed on the field. So it's just, I think, it's time to get him done. Make sure we can keep this thing together. And, like he said, it's the nature of the business. You never know. So, hopefully we keep everything together, keep everything tight, and, continue and try to help this team win a Super Bowl.
So what was your thought process on what he should do?
One more time.
You help counsel Micah on opportunity, situation, how he should handle this?
I think he's handling the situation really well. I don't think he's doing anything that someone who wants to be paid. Everyone has families, everyone has responsibilities. Everyone needs to secure their future, and you never know what's going to happen. So you don't want to go out there and risk injury or something, and your family is not secure, your family is not taken care of. So I understand it. I see where he's coming from, and I think he's doing a good job.
What was your thought process for working out in Florida in comparison to working out in Texas?
Like I said, they do a great job here. I just felt like it was in my best interest to go somewhere else and get the full undivided attention that I needed. Massages and everything, just the whole 9 yards to better my career, further my career, make sure I'm good, make sure I'm ahead of schedule, and I can perform well. Like my ACL, I came back a whole 2 months earlier because of the work I put in the off season and off the field. So my work is going to show. Whatever I put into it is going to show on the field.
Did you expect the dock and pay?
No, I didn't expect that. That kind of hurt my feelings. But it's okay. Hopefully, I make it back in his senses.
And we gotta understand where he's coming from. His brother just got cleared.
Dang. Jay right, man. He said it kind of hurt his feelings. Hey, man, it would hurt my feelings too, man. 500.
He tore his ACL. Maybe came back 6 months, 3-4 months early.
Yeah.
Over at Alchemy, I went over there with him. They got some of the best recovery.
Yeah, he came to check on me. Came to check on me, made sure I was doing what I was supposed to do.
At the end of the day, this is his business. His body is his body equity. He gotta feel like he gotta do his best for his body, and because at the end of the day, if he's not available, what they gonna do? Get rid of him. You know what I mean? So he gotta keep his body up to par.
Were the
That's
Jerry
true.
comments hurtful yesterday?
I think I just put it like this. I wouldn't say they were hurtful. I would just say that
everyone has their.
We are going to take care, each other. I think overall, I want to take care of him in the same way I want to go out there and play for Jerry Jones. It's just how I feel like that's how we should look at each other. We're all here. There is no difference between us.
Yeah.
How do you take those comments?
I feel like, me, I'm not even a vocal leader. I'm not going to be screaming at guys. I'm not going to be yelling at guys. How I'm a leader is what I do on the field, how I perform on the field, the things that I do in practice hard, working hard. So that's how I lead in my way. I'm going to lead in my way. I'm continuing to lead in my way. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to change and start talking and being a vocal guy. That's just not me. That's not who I am. But I will lead in different ways, and I feel like I do that. I feel.
But I get what Trevon's saying though. He's more of actions instead of words and stuff like that. But when you're at camp and when you're around some of the players, the new players that's coming in, you can give them some clues or some hints and to being a pro and stuff like that is being a leader as well. Sure, we heard you on that sideline of the training camp before you tore your ACL. You was calling Dak all kinds of names. So I feel like you can show leadership in all kind of ways, though. What up, Steve?
What up, Dre?
Echo.
Yeah, Echo.
Well,
What about now? Still echoing?
let me see. No.
We good?
Yeah, I think we're good now. I don't hear. You normally
Okay.
be good. It just be I just be hearing feedback when I speak. I hear myself.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you already done peeped this, right? The Micah and Trevon.
Yeah. I caught some of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I done got into it a little bit, man. I don't really see too much wrong with what they're talking about. Shit, I mean, like Micah said, man, he got to feed his.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why you want to? But the question I have is this though. You know how like, you under contract and you're trying to avoid risking injury or whatever, right?
Right.
But don't ownership have that same? Don't they have that same risk that they're taking when they pull the trigger early on the money?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why they don't ever talk about that though?
It's always the battle of the money, huh? That's the thing. That's why they beat.
Yeah, man. So you got to be able to see it from, you got to see it from both angles. You don't want to risk injury, and they don't want you to get injured, but they don't want to spend the money and then you get injured. So you know what I'm saying? It's like a balance to that. Like you got to be able to, you got to respect both sides. So, I kind of get how Jerry is saying, like, he's already under contract and all that, but at the same time, I understand Micah. I don't want to risk injury and then, my numbers go down because I got injured, but I don't know.
I need that security, man. I need that security blanket, Hey, pay me what you owe me, pay me what I earn. You know what I'm saying?
But
he need that bread, man. I need that security so I can go out here and keep performing. Yeah, high clip without worrying about my money.
Right. So I'm gonna finish it up, man. Trevon saying the right thing. It seemed like he hurry up and showed up.
Yeah, they got battled back, man. Jerry tried to come mean on the first day, and they came back tough. Going united.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 7-11.
Yeah, man, that new school leadership, man.
Yeah. So we'll see. But Trevon, he was just talking about like, he's not really a vocal leader, and so he's not a big rah-rah guy. And I get that and I understand that, but your presence as camp is a form of leadership.
Right.
So I'm saying you see a rookie or you see a player that ain't been in the organization or whatever, you don't have to be rah-rah in their face or nothing, but you can pull them to the side like, hey, young rookie, this is what you need to start looking for. Just giving that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't necessarily going out of your character, just pulling somebody to the side and helping them along the way. That's a part of leadership as well.
Exactly. You don't have to always be a vocal lead by your actions. Show up, do to your obligations as a player. And you can always negotiate and be, but don't let them hit your pockets. Don't let them hit it too bad. And he said he didn't even know about the $500,000 hit. So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need you here, man. They already said you wasn't working hard, so show them different, man. You can still do your own thing, but report back, man. Handle your business, man. Don't give them a reason to play with your bread.
Right. Or form some type of misunderstanding.
Exactly, that too, for sure. Because he is one of the leaders on his team.
Yeah, he's one of the tenured players. I mean, now it's y'all
Mm-hmm.
team. It's y'all team for real.
Yeah, it's what y'all was fighting B-Law for, so here you go.
Right. It's on y'all now. All right, let me finish it up, man. Then I'm some fresh interviews out there too. I'm gonna go down the line and just look at them, man. So I'm
Okay.
here. I'm out here.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
The things I do on the field, the things I do in practice shows enough.
Micah, how would you characterize how close you are to getting something done?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how long things take. That's it.
Discouraged by the fact that it's taken this long?
Honestly, yeah. When you go around the league and you see these other teams taking care of their best guys, I see TJ got taken care of. Max got taken care of. Miles got taken care of, and he got 2 years left on his deal. So when it's hard to, you see a lot of people around the league getting taken care of. You just, wish you had something that, that same type of energy.
It's hard to not take it personally.
I wouldn't say it's hard not to take it personally when you know how there's a chain of events of something consistently happening over the course of years when you kind of see it before through other players and things. So you don't take you don't take it personally when you're like, all right, it's not like I'm getting treated differently than anyone else, So I don't take it personally. I just don't understand.
Yeah. So how you feel? How you feel about Michael? Do you think that by him announcing that he got soreness and stuff like tightness in the back or whatever, that's gonna be an excuse to hold out, to not practice and stuff?
Yeah. I think he's just using that for, the way to hold out while holding in.
Okay.
That's really leverage. You can't detect back injury for real. So I would say Jerry gonna use that to his advantage. He gonna say, all right, well, I did say we didn't have him for 6 games, in which it was really like 4, but that'd be something he gonna try to use as leverage. And everybody's tilting the scales, waiting on Jerry to fold.
Right.
But they just want to cut out the hoopla, man. Shout out to Diggs and Parsons, man. They want to get to football. They don't care about all that, man. They just trying to get to the football.
Especially Micah, man. He's one of them cats that won't play in the preseason. Don't want you to sit him down. He won't get two more at it, So yeah, Micah, man, that's hurting his feelings that he might have to sit out.
Yeah, he want to win a Super Bowl. He got it. In his heart, he wants to win one.
Let me see what it looked like. In the last hour, we got Cavante, Kenneth Murphy, and Lil Falmers and CD. So let's see what this Kenneth guy talking about.
Yeah, they call him K9.
K9.
First couple days of practice.
Let's see if we got this dog.
It's been good. We installing, so just getting through the installs. Playing football. So it's been good these first 2 days. Been able to be on the field. Guys are flying around, so it's been fun.
Yeah, it seems like there's been a clear intent to punch at the ball, to get the ball on the ground. You guys put the ball on the ground a lot. Yeah. Has that been the intent, and what does that do for you guys when you see it?
Yeah, 1,000%. I think Coach Flus, he comes in with the mentality of just getting the ball back, takeaways. We have a goal of getting 40 plus. We think that's our mark. That's what we want to hit. And so every day we're attacking that. So yeah, we coming out here with the intent to take the ball away. And so far it's been good, but it's still early, and we got to continue to keep that up.
What's your mission? What do you want to show the Cowboys that you can do?
I'm just a complete package. I feel like, my game is everything: run game, pass rush, pass coverage. I think I can do it all pretty well. And so I just want to come out here and just be the leader in the middle. Make sure I connect the front end and the back end, and just fly around and make plays. I think that's what I do best, is just finding the ball, and just flying around. So
What do you like about Fluke's defense?
it's aggressive, and he's a linebacker guru. Every day, I'm always able to pick up a little nugget from him. He's always super onto the details. He's hard on the linebackers. He's with us every day, in the back of the room, giving us little nuggets and stuff like that. So every day I'm just trying to pick up something. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
What makes him a linebacker guru?
They just look at the history of his scheme. He's had dudes from, Darius Leonard, Tremaine Edmonds, T.J. Edwards. When he was back here, Sean Lee. He's had dudes, all throughout his coaching career, playing at a high level. And it's just the attention to detail that he has for the position. I think, just coming in, making sure our eyes are right, making sure we're always on our keys, and just flying around. So, for a linebacker, for me, I enjoy it because he's just such a, on you coach. And, I try to take a nugget from him every day.
How much is he on you guys to get the ball?
Oh, yeah, 1,000%. He expects us to be in the front, leading the front, and be able to be the one taking the ball away the most. So he's on the linebackers pretty hard.
Like even this stuff, everybody's punching the ball and the running back goes by.
Yeah, that's just our standard as a defense. That's what Coach Flus just came in and put down, and so that's what we're upholding.
How would you describe Coach Schottenheimer and just the energy he brings and the tone that he's trying to set?
I think Shotty, man, I think it's something special about him. I think every time, he gets in front of the team, you can tell that, he has a juice to him. He's commanding the room. And you can tell, he's ready for this opportunity. I love playing for a coach like that. You can always tell that he's, a guy that's just going to lead the troops. So it's been good.
Turnovers.
Hey, I like hearing. I think it's something that Shotty's gonna be known for, though. Just as far as players, the energy and the players wanting to play for him. But I'm hearing he's cussing them out too.
Oh yeah, he got in the ass earlier today, man. Fight broke out. He called the whole team up in the huddle, cussed them out, man. Got in them. So let's get back to football.
Yeah, so
I like his leadership so far, man.
Yeah, he's trying to make connections, like real connections, with the players and stuff. But at the same time, I'm not. It's like a real friend.
Yeah, gotta be distant.
Sometimes you gotta cuss your friends out, man. You gotta tell them the truth. So
let them know you mean you serious, man. Like, gotta let them know you serious, man.
Hold them accountable. Yeah. And the thing with coaches like that, though, they want that back from their players too.
Yeah.
So a player, as long as you come with the right kind of tone, like sometimes you can probably cuss the coach out. Because he's just a guy that's not gonna take it personal. We just all trying to help each other and build. So we'll see, man, how it transpires on the field or whatever. So but I do like his approach and how he's approaching this stuff.
Absolutely. And he knows the football. He knows the game. He's passionate about it.
Yeah. But if he go 3 and 14, all that little shit ain't gonna matter.
Not at all.
Absolutely. Obviously, we want to be one of those teams that stop the run. I think in order to play great defense, you have to stop the run, and I think that starts with mentality. And I think also it starts with us playing together as a unit. And so I think those are going to be the two main things that we got to focus on is just, the mentality piece, and then at the same time, as a front playing together, in the back end playing together, making sure everybody into their gaps, everybody assignment sound, and then we'll be able to knock the run out.
Thank you.
There was Kenneth Murray. He came over in the trade, I believe, from the Titans. Linebackers. I think Coach said he's a grown-ass man out there. So a lot of people have been saying he's trash. So, so wait and see. We won't know till them pads come on and the preseason games start for real.
And Matt Eberflus, Coach Eberflus, he's a linebacker guy. So I think whatever he gonna get the best out of him.
Right. Like my guy Sanborn. I think he's gonna do something. I think Sanborn's gonna do something. All right, let me get to the other ones, man. We're gonna do the short ones first before we get the CDs.
Yo, Cowboys Nation. Appreciate y'all for watching.
See, that's the raw cut right there.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Yeah, you back on the echoes too, bro. Let's see. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go with Maris Leofow. Let's see what he's talking about, man. I'm hearing he's picking up things quick in Eberflus system, whatever. So, let's see if Maris makes that jump. We'll see what he's talking about, though.
How different it feels this year, with the experience under the belt now. I mean, a little different experience, I would assume, with training camp.
Yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable heading into camp. Going into my second year, I feel like I know a little bit more about what's going on, and know the guys obviously more comfortable around them. So everything regarding that is helping me to feel more comfortable in this second year going into training camp.
Maris, what's Eberflus and what you've seen so far at this point? What do you like about this system?
I love how we emphasize our play style before anything. Before anything else, we're emphasizing running to the football, being aggressive, and just really hustling.
You talk about the added benefit, speaking of Eberflus, of having a defensive coordinator that's also a linebackers coach as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about the added benefit and how that helps you level up your game.
Right. It's helped me because he's very hands-on, being a defensive coordinator, but also a linebacker guy. He's always in the room, always giving his feedback, and then obviously on the field, helping us out wherever he can. So I feel like they do a great job of developing us, and especially linebacker position, as you said, being a linebacker guy.
How do you feel this offseason versus last offseason as a rookie? Has the game slowed down for you, or what does that feel?
Yeah. So I think having a year under my belt, a lot of that helps with my confidence for sure. And then, like you said, the game slowing down because of that, and just feeling more comfortable just at the NFL level.
Could you talk about your off-season homework coming into camp? What was it you did to make yourself prepared for this?
Yeah, I worked a lot on my speed. That was a big thing that I wanted to work on this offseason, and then also my conditioning. Knowing Coach Eberflus's system, we're going to be running a lot and emphasizes, like I said, running to the ball, and so we got to be in the best shape to be able to dominate and play the kind of defense that we want.
You worked on speed conditioning. Can you kind of elaborate on what exactly you did?
Yeah, I got a lot of work on the hills. Did a lot of footwork drills, just to work on my feet a lot and my power while I'm driving. That's why I did a lot of hills.
Jack Sanborn is an Eberflus guy. He's been in the system for quite some time. But how much has he kind of helped you get comfortable with the system?
Jack's been great. He's just awesome dude. Just always willing to help. He's always there for when I have questions and things like that. Always helping me out when we're lining up together. And like you said, he's been with Eberflus, and so he knows how everything goes, how Eberflus works and the system works. And so he's been great, a big help for us, the whole room really.
What does it mean to have a teammate like Demarvion Overshown? He's working his way back from a major injury, but he's finding ways to get involved, like helping radio in the play calls from that Eberflus. And what does that relationship look like?
So the thing about Demo is his energy. Energy is great. Always has great vibes. And even though he's not with us.
See what Demo doing right there? That's leadership. That's leadership. What he said Demo's doing. Like sending plays down, man, that's leadership right there. That's what I'm talking about with Trevon, man. You ain't always got to speak up, but that little tidbit right there, that's showing some leadership.
Absolutely, actions.
Yeah.
Just on the field, we can feel his energy and his presence is just uplifting for sure. Yeah, K9 we call him K9, but he's great. Just having a vet like him to watch and to learn from, it's super beneficial for a younger guy like me. And just a true veteran and a leader, always a leader on the field. Very, very vocal, so that helps out a lot and helps us to feel like we're playing as one.
Just talking to him, he doesn't come across as real vocal, but he is.
Yeah, he does come across as more like a little quiet, yeah, for sure. But on the field, he's very vocal.
Any particular lessons he's stressing to you?
I mean, I think it's just that vocal part, because I'm still working on that vocal part of my game of being more of a communicator and being a leader on the field. So.
K9, why K9?
I'm sorry?
You guys call
K9, I think that's his nickname. It's obviously K, Kenneth, and then I think he wore number 9 in college. And yeah, and with the Chargers too. So I think that was his nickname. And I think, yeah.
I'm sorry if you were asked this before, but what's the biggest difference so far in this camp under Shoddy as compared to last year?
I think the energy is a little different. I feel like the team feeds off Coach Shoddy's energy. And I don't know, it's kind of like a fresh start. So I think with that, everyone's a little more excited and just ready to see what happens next, really.
And having a new position coach, is it kind of that way too? It's not like someone's got favorites or something, or someone's been with someone for a while. You know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely that way, and it's a new system, so you kind of get to know people more, and it's just a fresh start for all of us to have an opportunity to showcase our skills and how we can contribute to the team.
Last year you did Flus's background is linebackers when he was here before. So do you see that? Does that manifest itself? Can you tell that he's got the backer?
Yeah, you can definitely tell. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we can definitely tell.
In what way? How does it manifest?
He's very, like I said, he's very hands-on. You can tell linebackers is kind of his baby, and like where he focuses a lot of energy on, even though he's our defensive coordinator, but it's the position he coaches, and that's just how it is.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, last year when Demo went down, you spent a lot of time as the green dot. Can you just talk about this offseason, how you've dove in more into the playbook, or how's that working out? Are you seeing versatility between Mike, Will, Sam? How's your play rep being split up?
Yeah, actually, we're just told to be ready to play different positions and be ready to be thrown out wherever on the field. And so we got to be ready to learn different positions as far as linebacker, Mike, Will, Sam. And I see it as a great opportunity to show our skills and to know that we know the playbook, or to show them that we know the playbook, and just to get more reps in different places. Yeah.
I apologize if you've already talked about it, but stopping the run was an issue last year, bottom 5 in a couple metrics last year. Has that been a focal point aside from the turnover battle that I know you guys want to win?
It's definitely, I mean, any defense you talk to that's going to be the main focus, is stopping the run. So yeah, I guess you could say that for sure. And like I said, our play style is everything. So we've been emphasizing that heavy early on in this, in where we're at right now.
Hey, so speaking of
Calvin Watkins, Dallas Morning News.
I guess Steve
Your thoughts on
right
today's fight?
That's stopping the run, man. What's up with what you've been hearing about Mozzie? Is his weight up or is it down or? Yeah, I can't even hear you. Steve-O.
He's gonna my bad. He's gonna play. They got his weight going back down, man. They think he said he's down like 30 pounds. So they're gonna have me playing some 1 and 3 tag. And no, that's consistent with what the coach said he was gonna do, is be multiple and wanted players to be multiple. But Mozzie ain't built like that, I don't think. I think he's built to run stuff. But we're gonna see, man.
What you mean? You mean he ain't built like that? Built like to what? Play multiple
to pass rush up the middle. He's more of a space filler, and that's how he played in Michigan. He's more of a space filler. He wasn't no get to the quarterback. He was gonna clog it up, cause problems for your running back, and get some pushback on your center to get in your quarterback's lap at the best.
So I seen out there where they're putting what's the dude's name? Perion?
Yeah, Perion Winfrey.
Yeah.
He's been there.
they plugging him in there and the other
Tua.
Not Tua, the Dak dude, Dak's
Oh,
twin.
Solomon Thomas, yeah.
Yeah.
Solomon Thomas, yeah. Solomon Thomas.
They putting them two there. I mean, what's that saying for Mozzie though?
Mozzie gonna get in there somewhere. They gotta work. They're gonna play Mozzie because Mozzie's a first round pick. You know, they too prideful to, you know, just throw that away. But that's what I'm saying, though. That's been our problem for years, man. It's like we don't ever run the right defense for our personnel.
Right.
Like we keep running these 4-3, but we really got 3-4 personnel.
So is that what Eberflus is known for, the 4-3?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. Yeah, we have been running that 4-3 too much, man. You know, we got to get
which is cool, but you got to get some guys in the middle on that 4-3, man.
Yeah.
You gonna do it, run it.
Right. Well, you seen that new celebration CD and Pickens did?
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, it was
nice.
Terrible. You think you're gonna get fined?
Yeah, I'm sure they gonna make it worth their while. We make it worth their while, man.
Yeah, that was super hard, boy. Plus Pickens, man, looking nice.
I swear.
Yeah,
you see Shotty motioning CD Lamb on the same side with him and motioning Pickens, and I mean he's showing multiple.
That is correct. Plus a lot of motion in the pre-snap. That's some good.
A lot of pre-snap motion, bro.
Yeah,
that's what Shotty said he wanted to do.
Yeah, I've been listening. I mean, Shotty, man, he you know, he's a coach. He's a coach's son, man. So he know the game. So you know, he's just getting his turn at it, man. He's getting his turn at it, and we're gonna see what it does. But yeah, let's get with CD, man. Let's see what CD on about.
CD talking about.
Yeah, he was like. One thing about the Pickens and I just like how they coming together for one. They ain't no jealousy, ain't no trying to do each other. It's like they trying to help each other succeed, man. And I just like CD's energy on that, his whole approach to Pickens coming in and Pickens being open to that, man. And that's gonna be deadly for real.
Hell of a job out of both of them, man. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna get secondaries problems, man.
Yes, sir. And you know, I already predicted the 1100 for Pickens, man. So, yeah. I see him touching that.
Yeah.
It's already 2 days in, and you already got a couple
CD Lamb.
I feel like the anticipation, and it's a lot of guys that are antsy to put pads on, and that's.
Yeah, and of course, CD ain't on the field. He got to be sitting down, looking, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down, you know, backgrounds and all that old cute ass shit. But he's tough, though.
Oh, yeah.
The tendency, when you get a lot of guys that's excited to play ball, but we do have to have a lot more discipline. I do feel like we got to learn how to practice. But besides that, man, the energy is going to be up. I don't get not to call anyone out, the fall on the ground situation. Some can be controlled, but then sometimes we're playing ball. That's the one that kind of put a little question mark on me. But I do love what Shotty's doing here. We gotta instill more discipline between the guys, myself included. Even if I'm not a part of it, I can do a better job of leading these guys and understanding the situation and feeling like we can, I get it that you're angry, but we don't have no pads on. Like, it's literally no protection. So whatever you do is going to hurt us as a team and as a unit. So just together being better at practice overall and just having a little more self-control and understanding the situation, it's bittersweet.
I missed that. What was he talking about?
What Shotty was.
I don't know. I'm thinking, could it be talking about when Sam Williams hit somebody and something on accident? Or, just get overall getting carried away with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they will get a little carried away with the energy. Maybe even a fight too.
with the shorts
yeah,
on.
girlfriend.
Yeah, with the shorts on.
They already in camp form.
Yeah, Sam.
Get hungry then.
Sam just happy to be back, man, and that's something that's going under the radar too. With Sam coming back, it's like getting a whole nother player. Yeah,
Pass rush gonna be crazy though. We got some pass rushers on this team. If nothing else, we get you in a second and long, third and long situations, boy. The heat is coming.
Boy.
I mean, you got Dante Fowler out there cutting up, who had like 10 sacks last year.
Man. Yeah, man.
Sam Williams, Nealon's already cutting up in camp.
Yeah, I know.
I seen he destroyed Guyton earlier today. He destroyed him.
See, I don't know if I won't feel good about that.
I know it.
Guyton getting destroyed. Yeah.
Right, he did. He got like he wasn't even there, man. But he got the pick on Dez too. Drop back in coverage, got a pick. I mean on Dak rather.
On Dak.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
I like that, man. The second year, being coming out, knowing the pressure's on and turning up ASAP.
He just got to be able to be available. That's it. Because he's, he showed his potential when he was out there. You just got to stay out there.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. Marshawn, shout out to Marshawn Nealon, man, and all the, the second-year players, man, coming in, showing some flashes.
I think after that fight, he kind of brought everybody together. Was that part of his message?
Yeah, because he had, the first practice wasn't as clean as we want, so he was already on edge because we need to learn how to practice. That's exactly what he said. He's preached that in meetings, and we got to be professionals at the end of the day. I get it that we have a lot of animosity and tension between us, and understanding that we want to proclaim dominance and show like aggressiveness on both sides of the ball. But then again, to what extent? So just understanding again what he's trying to do here and instilling this culture and just put us on the right path.
Hill, DLLS Cowboys. You said you've never been to Poland. Your first time at camp since 23. Can you just talk about being out there, excitement to be at camp after missing it last year?
Yeah, I don't think anyone here is more excited than me. Maybe Sam Williams. It's kind of a debate to see.
That's what you're talking about.
I love every part of being here with the guys, grinding. Even when I'm tired, I kind of think about last year. That when I wasn't here and I wasn't tired and just doing the things that I love with my team and being better on my craft and having his helmet on and just being able to work with Dak and talk to Dak and understand like what is he seeing, like those conversations, those are the type of things that I've missed, and it doesn't feel any better. And then again, having GP here, having the young guys in the room and things of that nature, like you miss out on those type of things when you really love the game. And as for me, I don't think it's no question how much I do love this game and how much effort I put into it. So, man, this is amazing. I'm glad that I'm here.
I think missing camp had impacted your game at all at the beginning of last year, and what will be the difference this year?
At first, I didn't believe it, but obviously I was a little oblivious to the truth. I will be honest. It's just I can be as strong, as fast, as explosive as I want to be, but if I can't control it to where Dak understands how explosive or how in and out my breaks I can be, I think I did that essentially just for me, and it's not never just for me. I have to do things to his tailoring, essentially, just making sure that he's enjoying, he's seeing the right things, he's seeing my breaks, it's defined routes, it's small things, man. It's critiquing myself, not slipping on some of the routes, just having my foot right, things of that nature. So like just being available for my team and being here, being able to lead, being able to tell guys right from wrong, things of that nature. Like I feel like the small things that I could have done last year, obviously not being here because of my situation, but that's neither here nor there. I got it done. I'm happy to be here. I'm able to lead my troops again. It's good.
Todd Archer with ESPN. When did you realize that a camp did have an impact? Was it during the season, after the season, when you reviewed things?
Honestly, it was during the San Fran game. I want to say the first half. That's when I was like, wow, everything that I was doing, it was really just for me. Honestly, just making sure that I was in the best shape that I could possibly be in for my team. Not that I was in the best shape with my team, for my team, with the guys that I love, you know? So, I mean, I did all I could do to be available. Granted, it worked out, but I like small things. And then I ended up getting injured at the end of the season. It was kind of weird for me. It was just a different season. It wasn't my new norm. It was my new norm, but it wasn't normal for me.
Obviously, we know you move around a bunch, different spots, slot, outside, running back even. What type of mental challenge is that to figure it all out?
It's not a challenge for me, honestly. I love playing ball. I'm very comfortable in all three positions: receiver, inside out, and then occasional running back. It's my ability to show my gratitude to the game, give effort, and just make a play whenever I can touch the ball.
Yeah.
Athletic, after your big run, you and George had a celebration. How long have you guys been working on that? Is there any description that you can share on what that was?
Nah, I don't want to give any description, but as far as working on it, it took us 2 days. Hey, do what you want with that info.
Why do you think that you guys have, at least from our perspective, it looks like you guys have clicked, you know, like you guys have a genuine bond? Why do you think that's happening?
Honestly, it's just the type of receiver that we both are and that we see in each other, and the expected greatness that we see in each other. As for GP, man, I want him to get everything that he's deserved in his career. Obviously, there's a narrative wrapped around him, which I haven't seen yet. And as for me, I know it's my job to make sure he's treading that line of perfection that we need, you know, and he has all the intangibles. He's a great receiver. He's a great person. He's everything that the people say he isn't, and I feel like he don't get enough credit for being who he is. But you never know the type of situation that people are going through. So just being so quick to put a narrative on something that you don't really fully understand yet, I feel like it's kind of jumping the gun. But as for GP, man, he's a hard worker. He wants to be great. He's wanting to learn, and I love that the most about him, because I'm the same way. Like, if there's anything that you see in my game that I feel like I need to work on, let me know, and I'll think about it. I'll have it in the back of my head, and as I'm watching this film and we go over it together, I have that in my mind, and he's the same way. So just being able to relate to him is probably the best thing for me, and obviously for him, and in the end, it's going to be the best for us as a team.
So where you think his narrative came from, though? With GP, Steve-O, as far as him being,
Hey, K.
Yeah.
Just because he had some fights in the league and in college, it kind of went a little out of control. You know what I'm saying? You know, it went a little further than it had.
Ain't nobody had no fights. Ain't nobody had no fights in college.
Man, you know how they gonna try to do when it's time for a brother to get his paper, man. They gonna, you know, they gonna try to throw whatever out there on them, man. It's crazy, right? But yeah, he cut up a couple times, man. But shit, Steelers is known for having wild receivers. That ain't nothing new.
Right.
We known for wild players too, historically. So hell, come on home. They can't handle you. Hey, we rock with you, man. All you gotta do is produce.
Yeah, just produce, man.
And prove them wrong. Don't let them mess up your paper, man.
Yeah.
Prove them wrong, bro. And don't let them mess up your paper, man. Because they gonna try you. When it's time to pay you, they gonna try you.
Let's see what CD's still talking about.
Before we start Telegram, I know last year was pretty tough for you. Getting George in, do you feel like there's been a switch in energy in your personality, your game, because of his arrival?
Honestly, I feel like this whole year, like all the moves that we made in this offseason changes culture. Not saying the culture that we didn't have, like that we had last year or the years prior, because Mike had a great situation going on. Obviously, it didn't pan out the way that we wanted, but Shotty came in and he's wanting us to compete literally every single day. It doesn't matter what we do. We wake up, get ready to compete as soon as we get in the team meeting room. So as for us and GP, he's an incredible athlete, incredible football player, and his ability to go up and get the ball, you guys haven't seen it yet, but those days are literally coming. And he's like a caged animal, and so am I. But today it's been fun. We're starting to click more. He's starting to get the real feel of the offense and understand the game, understand the checks, and Dak is able to be comfortable with him to just throw him anywhere. And I feel like that's where we're getting to in this offense.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. And right there, boy. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. See, Dak can be off a little bit. He can be inactive a little bit. Pickens will find a way.
Yeah, catch rate is stupid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And plus he's getting open. Plus he's getting open.
Yeah.
He's sneaky on his routes too. So
and then you gotta do them and get better working with CD.
Hell yeah, man.
Just like Amari Cooper did for CD, you know.
I wonder how the other receivers is feeling seeing GP and CD clicked up like that.
Yeah.
You think they feeling some type of way?
They probably inspired, man. You know, everybody won't win at the end of the day. Everybody won't contribute, but everybody won't win too, you know.
Right.
You take them losses in bad years with your team, you know, you can't do nothing but should be happy. Just compete. You know, you want to be that guy, compete.
I ain't heard nothing about Tolbert. Have you heard anything about Tolbert?
No, not too much. Not yet.
Okay.
I heard Pickens speaking on Tolbert, though. You know, a couple of guys that he's clicked with outside of CD.
Yeah.
So I think it's all clicking, man.
Yeah, this is some good information from CD, man. Let's continue.
Just being able to attack and just to continue to attack until the end of the game. I feel like that's what we're trying to do here. Stay in shape, stay conditioned all 4 quarters, and then we'll see what happens at the end of the fourth.
Situation you went through last year. What's been kind of your message of support for him and being there for him?
For Mike, man, Mike knows I love him, and being in this situation, obviously playing this media game with Jerry is not the best. It's not fun. It's not recommended. But as for Micah, he knows what he brings to this table, honestly, for this team, for himself, and he should get what he deserves. And I'm not indulging in any of the craziness that they got going, but I do want Micah to get paid soon.
Tommy Yarsh, DallasCowboys.com. You had mentioned that last year was kind of the most banged up you've been in your career.
For sure.
Does being back here hopefully alleviate hopes that doesn't happen anymore? Like just you can kind of get used to the wear and tear again?
No, absolutely. It will. And I'm getting so much more out of this than people think I am. And just being with the guys and being able to lead and being able to talk and being able to show these guys like what I'm capable of doing. And every day I'm coming out here willing to prove myself every day. I don't care how much money I got. I don't care how much money that you saw on the internet. That has nothing to do with my presence on the field. And as far as being able to stay available is one of my best attributes. So just not being out there with my guys, they know that it hurt me, and I hate it the most because I put my all in this game, and I do respect it enough to feel like I should be there with those guys battling in and out.
Yeah.
And not being there again, it sucked. But being in here this year for camp, it's amazing. I know my presence is felt already.
Hey, CD ain't lying right there either.
Nah, not at all. He's kicking backs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for sure. So CD, really, you don't even have to explain that, man, because you show it through your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Show it through your actions.
I feel 1,000% for sure.
Joe Hoyt, Dallas Morning News. Both Brian Schottenheimer and George Pickens said if people got to know George Pickens, that they would understand him.
For sure.
If people got to know him, what would they learn about him?
That he's not as crazy as he seems to be. Literally, like I seen what y'all seen on film. Like I trust me, I know what it looks like. But if you talk to this man and have a decent conversation, I guarantee you'll understand that this man is kind of harder. When we get on the field, it's a different beast. I expect him to be an animal, but like when we have an on and off button. Everybody on this field does. On any field, honestly, it's just, man, when you're passionate about something, you don't really care what the narrative is around you. Like, you know how much effort you've given into this game, and we do this, we've done it our whole lives. This is all we know. So like when you're upset, it's probably for a reason. You might not know the reason, and that's okay, because I mean, it has nothing to do with you, but you're going to give your judgment because you feel like it's necessary or needed, and it's not. But I mean, at the end of the day, GP, I'm glad he's here. He knows I love him the most. I tell him every day I'm happy for him. Hope we go together for X amount of years. I don't care. I just know that we're not going to do this for one.
Yeah, that's. I was talking about this the other day, man, offline or whatever. But I just got to keep pausing. So, but I just have that. I just feel like, I don't know how most people feel like as far as perception is reality, but I feel like it's kind of evil, man. It's evil, because I mean, just like how he's talking about how you sit down and you talk to Pickens right now, you'll see he's a good, kind-hearted guy. But the perception of him is out there based off of what they seen on film. When the perception don't allow you to get all the facts and be informed to be able to make or be able to create that narrative about
make that sound good.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So CD, yeah. I think Pickens is gonna be all right, and I don't care if he blow up. If he blow up in the right type of manner, in the right type of situation, I ain't got no issues, because we seen, and I ain't trying to say he's Tom Brady or not, but we seen Tom Brady do it all the time. And ain't nobody painting no narrative of him being a bad guy. So yeah.
See his excitement for this moment to get back filled over the last year.
I don't know if y'all know, but I love hanging around defensive players. That's always been my thing. And in my mind, I have the mentality of a defensive player, and that's to be aggressive, and that's to dominate whoever is in front of me. And naturally, as a defensive player, that should be your mindset. But just seeing the way, like I know Sam again personally. Just understanding last year was kind of a freak accident. And obviously, me not being there, it was sickening, because I had to find out through the news, and I didn't see any of it. And I'm like, this is crazy. And I know the type of player that he is, and Sam is a hell of a player. He's an amazing player at that. He's a run stopper. He's a pass rusher. I feel like he's going to be the one that you guys are going to see that's going to pop out a lot. And I've told a lot of my friends in the offseason, I've told plenty of people before even the camp started, that he's going to be one of those ones that you're going to have to watch out for. You don't know it yet, but guarantee you, like, it's a lot of buzz around guys like myself, Dak, Micah, GP, Ferg, Turp, who need it as well. But man, I'm telling y'all, Sam everybody stays healthy, we're gonna be in for something.
Yes, sir, I believe so.
Dallas, can you set any personal goals for yourself this season? And second part to the question, Shotty talks so much about culture. Is that easy for you and the rest of the guys to buy into when you have a guy like Schottenheimer who seems so genuine in his approach with you guys and wanting to get to know who you guys are as men, not just players?
Absolutely. I do have a lot of personal goals for sure, and I never share them, but I will say one of my personal goals is to stay available throughout this whole season. That's probably my biggest one. I put a star by it in all of my notes. And I know I had one season where it went bad, but one thing about injuries, once you let it in, things start to trickle down. And for me, I'm not weak-minded, and nor mentally am I challenged. It's just I know the damage that this football game brings to the body physically, and I know how I play, and I'm very aggressive. So one of my goals make it throughout the whole season and the whole team stays healthy. That's literally one of my biggest goals. Let's let that play out, and then we'll see how everything else goes. But as far as Shotty, man, he's a genuine guy, and he's been around us for, I want to say, my whole career. Honestly, I've seen him in the building, but having him in his head coach role, he's taking it, and his pops, obviously, you can see. I mean, I've never met his pops, and I know he loves him a lot and dearly, and he looks up to him, and it's big. You could tell. I mean, just off of his energy, you could tell how you can kind of almost predict how his pops used to coach, and that's a legend. And for Shotty, I want the same thing. And then seeing him going against Shotty in 2020, actually, he was in Seattle, seeing what he did with Tyler Lockett and DK. It was the ball was going up and down. Obviously, he had Russell Wilson at quarterback as well. He did pretty good things there, and I feel like he can carry over here and be as aggressive. And for us, we'll run through a wall for him.
Phil Jones, CBS Texas. How does this wide receiver room rank with the rest of the league?
I like us.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Versus anyone, any room. I don't care what they be saying in the media.
Yeah.
I see it. I ignore it. We'll see y'all in September. I don't really do too much talking.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, CD, boy. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's up.
Man. Yeah, man.
It's up, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The new sheriff's in town, man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yeah.
The FAA, the touchdown celebration we saw today. Are we going to see that during?
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
The follow-up is this. Who pays the fine if there's a fine? Is it going to be split 50-50? Or
I'll pay the fine.
Whoever scores the touchdown?
I'll pay the fine, but it shouldn't be a fine. But Lord knows they love to give it to us. So, myself personally. So we'll see.
Are you expecting to be fined for that?
I'm not. But, I mean, we'll
see. This is what I hate about the media, too. Why are you instigating? Like, shut up, man. Just I like the little celebration or whatever and keep it moving. Like, why are we trying to put emphasis on if we gonna get a fine or who's gonna pay for the fine and all this old shit?
It's one of them Jones questions.
Sports.
They sit they guys out there.
About how off the year was, but he still had over 100 receptions, almost 1,200 yards. Is it almost scary for the rest of the league to see a CD that feels 1,000% with the training camp? How scared should the league be?
I feel like the league knows what happens when I'm healthy and I have Dak for a whole season. But if you don't, I will happily show you what it's going to be like this year. Honestly, I'm a dominant receiver. I don't like to speak highly of myself, but I can't wait to show you guys.
Yes, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I believe him.
It's for
real. He's what? What was he? What you man? What he had almost 1,200 last year. Okay. So he might go for 17. He might go for 18.
For sure, he can.
Shotty is talking a lot about offense, running multiples, under center, shotguns, pistols, wildcats as the most potent weapon of the Cowboys offense, also versatile. What does it do for you mentally to hear your offensive coordinator talk about that kind of attack, that kind of misdirection?
Man, it's exciting because I see a lot of slot receiver comments. I don't know who started it, but God, y'all are awfully wrong. Sheesh. We'll see again, but shout out Shotty though. He's given us the ability to showcase our ability to get downfield, push the ball, be as aggressive as we want, open up the route tree, and show us how dynamic we are with the ball in our hands, no matter who it is. And it's fun. It's a fun offense. And again, I can't wait till he call these shots and do what he got to do as a head coach, and we do what we got to do as players and make them look good.
Hey, this is the one question that I want to ask the crew, but none of the media is asking the players. With this being the new regime, do you think they play in the preseason?
Yeah, I think they're gonna play some in the preseason.
Yeah, like lead them up like how it used to be, like
Give me a little bit here and there. Brian, we only got 3 games now, so maybe in the last game might give him some run. I think you're gonna see a lot of Joe Milton. I heard that.
Yeah.
They won't give him some looks,
But you think Dak will play some in CD?
I think they're gonna get a series or 2 in the last game.
That's how I would like to see it.
Yeah, just get him out there, let him stretch out a little bit and come on in.
Yeah.
Patrick took my question, so I'm good.
You're welcome. CD, obviously we know the numbers you put up and what you can do. What at this point of your career, what do you work on to get better when you produce the way you produce?
My technique, obviously some things that I could fix. I look at, like, I've done a lot of things right, but I look at the things that I do wrong and see.
My fault. Let me stop this. And we appreciate everybody watching and supporting, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
I can capitalize on that. Like, as for me, I want to see what it's look like to have a season with no drops, right? And I want to see what it look like to have a season when I don't slip. I want to see what it look like when a season when I do block, just pick up this extra block and see what the running back does. It's like so many things in this game that I know I can get better at, and the things that I critique myself so much, I genuinely don't think it's anybody harder on me than I am, no matter what the comments are. But as for me, it's being the best teammate, best leader, best guy, best role model, best captain that I could possibly be for these guys, and see where that takes us.
Do you like this mentor part of it?
I do. I really do, because I remember when I was on Hard Knocks when I was a youngin', and it was like, that's when I got my hard introduction of what it's like to be on the Dallas Cowboys. And I was genuinely asking Coop. I remember asking Coop questions about how to beat guys, how to run these type of routes, and the fact that I'm now in this shoe, in this light, with the success that I've had in this league. I look back on moments like that, and it's kind of exciting, and I'm happy that I've had guys like that, and I want to be that guy for these guys, and I want to see these guys perform and be excellent, be great, be remembered in this league, because it don't last long, right? And we only have so much time, so let's make the most of it, and let's make all these memories together, and then we can look back on these like maybe 20 years later and be like, dang, we had a great run.
That's it.
Man, that's it, boy. That's how you approach it, man. That's how you approach it, CD. I think it's one more out there, man. I want to see. Let's see.
Yo, Cowboys Nation,
I
appreciate
this, man. Let me see what else out there. I want to make
Man,
sure I get it.
I'm admire the growth, man. That watching these guys come in as rookies.
Yeah.
CD, Micah, Diggs, and D-Law getting out of the way. Appreciate D-Law for what he did for us and all of that. But they was bumping heads at the ends, and now they're getting their time to really show their leadership, man. And they articulate their words very well, man. They know what they're doing, they know what they want, and they ain't afraid to stand up to the Joneses. They know yes man shit going on, man. Ain't no yes man shit going on, man. We're gonna play football. These guys gonna win.
And the thing about what you just said though, Steve-O, is they're getting a chance of this being their team and them having to step up and being leaders, and they're getting a fresh start at it with the coaching staff too. So it's like everything is a fresh start. Now this our team. We got an actual new regime as a coaching staff as well. So maybe we can have some input here and there on some things like, we're feeling good. He's saying we'll run through the wall for the coach. Like, I think all that, if they come together, man, it can be something special.
Oh yeah,
it's got to come together. It's
gotta come together, and they gotta, stand up to adversity.
Yes, sir. Because it's
We
coming.
got a brutal schedule, so
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But adversity builds character.
absolutely.
So you either gonna face it and you're gonna allow it to build you up, or you just gonna fold under pressure.
Exactly.
So we're gonna see what they're gonna do. But it's the last one, man. We'll get out here, man. You got Steve Crew Steve and Crew Dre in here, man. Shout out to Terry, OG, and Rick, man. Yeah, we'll be all back together again. So y'all just chill out there, man. This Cowboys Raw and Uncut, and we just going through these interviews from day 2 of the camp. The last one we got before we get out of here is about a 3-minute interview. It's with Turp, man. I seen Turp in that backfield too. I seen Turp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
problem, man. Problem back there.
We was calling for Mike to use him more. It looks like he's gonna get some opportunities in this new scheme and this new offense.
Yeah.
We're gonna see though. Let's see what he's talking about.
What do you like about doing that, and when did that first become part of your game, you feel like?
I just feel like I'm a versatile player, any way they can get the ball in my hands, I'm gonna try to go make a play. And I just feel like, they know that, I just feel like, we all on the same page, any way they can get the ball in my hands, I'm gonna go out there and be a playmaker.
Intentional effort to get you more offensive snaps? Sure.
Yeah, that's the goal, that's the goal. Everybody give me plays, we got all these weapons, so it's gonna be hard to get everybody the ball. So me going to the backfield, that's the one way to get me the ball.
Since you've been in this league, how have you seen your game grow?
Coming from the USFL, man, it grew a lot. I was a special teams guy. Now I'm a versatile guy. Like, I'm a playmaker. That's how I view myself. I grew a lot over the 4 years that I'm here.
What do you like about being running back? I mean, Shotty talked about no fear. I mean, you're a small guy and you run through the hole. You don't care who's on the other side.
American bully.
Yeah, I just say, man, that's what I played in high school. I played running back in high school, so that's what got me the trust. That I can run through those holes. Being a small guy. Just coming here. It's fearless, man. I always been fearless. I'm always be the small guy on the field, so it's just my heart.
New coaching change,
all that matters.
Potentially a new role for you. Does that make you even more excited compared to maybe seasons past this year?
Yeah, I'm way more excited. Man, Shotty got the trust. I'm just trying to go out there and make plays, man. Shotty know that I'm trying to make plays, so we both on the same page right now.
Is there added excitement that they're constantly trying to make you a part of the offense?
Yeah, it's exciting, man. It's exciting, man, because I'm a playmaker, man. They know that, so anyway they can give me the ball, man, I'm gonna try to go out there and make a play every time, even on special teams.
Did these new kickoff roles give you more opportunity?
Yeah, man. I really think they still gonna kick it in the end zone, but at the same time, I'm still gonna bring it out. So anyway, no matter what they do, I'm still gonna try to get mine.
What's your communication been like with Coach Sorensen about bringing it out or taking it through? What's kind of in the communication there?
Same thing we had Bones, man. If it's 7 yards deep, if it's under 4 yards, I'm bringing it out. So under 4 yards, I'm bringing it out in the end zone.
Can you talk about the off-the-field situation that you're dealing with, what you learned from that, and where that stands right now for the team?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, I gotta be better, man. Like just said, man, Shotty, we had a great conversation, and we're in a great place right now. At the end of the day, man, I just gotta be better, I got to take accountability of my off-the-field issues.
Shotty's obviously done a really good job of building relationships with you guys, trying to connect. What was that conversation kind of like, and how were you able to kind of respect that side of Shotty?
Man, just Shotty, man, that's my guy, man. He came to me like a man. We men in this league. He just told me that our standard. And I just gotta be better. And I'm gonna take accountability. I'm gonna take the consequences. And at the end of the day, I gotta be better.
Your overall perspective in the second day of practice.
The defense came out fighting, man. I just feel like we got to pick up off their energy on the offensive end, and I just feel like we did that at the end of the practice.
And the intensity level, was it good enough? Was it too much?
No, ain't no such thing as too much when the intensity, man. This football, So at the end of the day, man, we all gotta be better, in offense, because we got too many balls on the ground, and I just feel like the defense, they doing great right now.
Talk about your optimism of this offense.
Man, Shotty, man, he doing a great thing, man. Bringing over the plays from Seattle when he was there, man. And at the end of the day, man, we just trying to lead his way, man. Let him lead us, and we gonna go out there and play.
What kind of coach is Coach Shotty? So many guys have raved about his energy and just the fact that
you know, he wants to get to know you guys more on a personal level too, and that kind of thing.
I just say, man, he's a player coach, man. You know, we always doing exciting things in the building, and I just feel like, man, with him, man, he make it fun to come in the building. You know, it ain't no miserable. It's always fun, and at the end of the day, we always compete.
Trevor, it looks like CD and George Pickens are kind of inseparable right now. What have you seen from those two on the field, off the field, just their relationship?
In the receiving room, man, those the guys that everybody look up to, man. I just feel like with those guys being together like they is, you know, they're just the leadership that we looking for in the receiver room.
Are you seeing a happy CD Lamb?
Oh, yeah, it's a happy CD Lamb. He always been happy, man. But with George, he got somebody that they're not gonna double team him. And at the end of the day, you know, he want that freedom.
Oh, you get ready to go out, boy.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to go out.
Yeah.
One more, man. I ain't seen this Pickens, man. You seen this one?
Yeah, I seen some of that. Yeah, just rock out with that one.
Yeah, rock out with the GP, man. They've been talking about him. Let's see what he has to say.
What's up? First day of practice out here in sunny
George
California.
Pickens.
Your thoughts on this first day?
I think it was a great day. Honestly, just guys working, like you said, first day. So us getting our legs back under us. It's a great day of work.
We talk a lot about you and CD and Dak and this offense. What do you think this offense could be?
I think it could be great. Kind of like I said, today is first day, but as long as we keep working and the camaraderie, I feel like there's no choice but to be great. Yeah.
Parsons, DLLS Cowboys. Can you talk about your seemingly fast relationship with Dak and CD? Dak talked about you.
Yeah.
On the trip and how you're intentional about knowing his background.
Yeah. Just kind of the same personality. You know, as we play ball, we all kind of under the same umbrella. So just going when we kind of worked out over the off season, getting to know the guys, I kind of connected with them a lot. And more than just Dak and CD, a lot of the receivers and a lot of the tight ends as well.
Point to quote unquote put your best foot forward. I mean, Dak said, whatever we see, whatever they Pittsburgh, I don't delete all that because I like what we got here.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's kind of a breath of fresh air. Like he said, out here practicing in Cali, it's way different. It's for sure. And then the guys, the camaraderie here is a little different as well.
John Machot with The Athletic. Where do you think the on-field rapport with Dak is between you two right now? And how long do you think it'll take to get to where you want it to be?
I think it's great. I feel like I said, first day. So everybody's just getting used to a defense as well. But I feel like me, him, and CD and Jalen Tolbert could have a great rapport just as long as we keep working. Yeah.
George Patrick with DallasCowboys.com. Eventually, you'll take the field and looking across from you, you will see Trevon Diggs. Can you just talk about the dynamic of iron sharpens iron and what that'll do for both of you guys as the season goes on?
Oh, great. That'd be great whenever Trey gets healthy, which is what I'm pushing for now, just hoping he gets healthy and then comes back. But that'd be great. Like you said, iron sharpens iron.
Joe Hoyt, Dallas Morning News.
Short to the point.
Kind of gone out of his way also
Yeah.
to make you feel welcome and to kind of build something with you guys. How has he gone out of his way to kind of build that connection with you and make you feel welcome?
I feel like, CD's always kind of been that type of guy. You just got to get to know people. So I wouldn't really say like going out of his way. Kind of Dak too, you know what I mean? Just kind of knowing the guys. When you know them personally, then the connection changes.
What was your favorite moment from the retreat with Dak Prescott's annual retreat?
I'll probably say on the boat, that's, connecting with the guys is the best thing. And I feel like for me, a lot of other guys, we did ski shooting, we did a lot of stuff, but the boat for me was amazing.
On the boat? What's great about the boat?
Jet skis and boat, just hang with the guys. Nothing too crazy, but besides football. By myself, yeah, but not with the guys.
Sam Gannon, Fox Sports Dallas. How would you describe Brian Schottenheimer and just the energy that he's brought and just what his vibe has been like for you?
It's been great. He's probably one of the best coaches I've ever had around. Definitely, besides like Kirby Smart and a lot of other legend coaches that I played for. But his energy, like you said, his energy is like one of one. And you can't really, that's got to be in somebody. You can't really make that.
Like, sports-related activities and just different things that he's done with you guys. Has that stood out to you as something that's been a little bit different from your experience?
Literally, yeah. He's competitive. Like I said, that has to be like in you because he's a coach. He's not playing. So he's just as competitive as we are. So, yeah, he's a great guy.
George, you mentioned that you guys connected kind of on the trips and throughout your time here.
what exactly did you connect over? Was it, was there anything specific that you remember that kind of bonded y'all a little bit?
Not really, because it's my first year here, so I'm still kind of getting the minutia of, hey, how you doing, stuff like that. But like I just said, like outside of football, that's pretty much what it was. And anytime we get stuff like outside of football, it's great to connect with guys, going to dinner, stuff like that. So yeah.
Michael Coleman, PLTV East Texas, two-parter here. How do you see what your responsibility is with this offense?
Yeah.
And you think about that, what is your responsibility overall?
Me personally, making plays, I'm pretty sure as far as the Dallas Cowboys, they want me to make plays as well. So right now, that's my responsibility. And everybody else has a different responsibility. For me right now is just making plays.
Yes, sir.
How much did you feel like you needed a fresh start? Because a lot of people didn't really know you until you got here.
Yeah. I think I needed a fresh start just in terms of, like you said, people not knowing me. I think that's the whole thing about it. Like if you don't know somebody, kind of like what I was just telling him, like if you get to know CD, then he's not really going out of his way. He's always been this way. You see what I mean? But you guys, you never really met him. So I definitely think it's a refreshing for me, yeah.
Osana, you're a feisty guy, and people might take that and say that's who you are. Is that kind of?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because it's talking about like football clips. It's nothing personal. And it's kind of crazy that people don't realize that, and they're like 35, 45, and they still don't realize it. But like I said, once you get to actually know someone, like if I actually knew you guys personally, I bet it'll be a little different than your job.
You have like a split personality, on-field, out-field?
Yeah, I definitely don't want to go on the field and try to be a princess or anything. I'm definitely going to try to play football. You know what I mean? So,
right.
I'm definitely a different person. I can't be a football player all the time.
Yeah, man.
When did you feel that fresh start really feel like it hit you?
I'll probably say when I got to Dallas, my first day in Dallas, when I met everybody, that was probably when I really knew it was a fresh start. Honestly, yeah.
That was a stupid
honestly, when I met
question.
Jerry, the type of person he was.
Filler question.
Like I said, you have to get to know someone. You have your own thoughts or whatever you want to think, but if you don't know him, you can't really run with those thoughts. So when I met Jerry and he was a great person, that really changed everything for me. Yeah.
You talk about a lot of people typecast you as a contested catch guy, down the field guy. You talk about your route tree and everything you can do. Are you excited to expand that and do more than just be a deep ball guy?
Yeah. I'm definitely excited to run better plays for sure. Yeah.
Dang, it's a shot at
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Just different type of styles of play. Like a lot of people over the years got different type of styles of play, but CD's a certain type of guy, then I'm a certain type of guy. So when you mesh that together, it's like Mario Bros. You see what I mean? So like we definitely can do something special.
Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
man. Oh, that's pretty much.
Your thoughts on today's feisty practice?
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it right there. Let me go
Yeah,
get the Shams in, man. We appreciate everybody for kicking it with us in here. Crew Steve and Crew Dre. Shout out to the crew members, man. And it's another one, man. We just dropping it as we easing on to the season, man. Can't wait to see them Rams. Can't wait till they put on them pads, man. But it's another episode, man. The Cowboys Raw and Uncut.
That's it.